lead him across the line.
He's going to get down here first. Look at Andrew Tate flying. Third deck to deck.
Welcome back to the Ohio River in Madison, Indiana, as you're watching live coverage of the American Powerboat Association Gold Cup here at the 69th Madison Regatta in Madison, Indiana, courtesy of H1 Unlimited. As you can see in the top right-hand corner of your screen, we're 8 minutes and 35 seconds until the start for Unlimited Heat 2A. Boats participating in Unlimited 2A will be the U7 Spirit of Detroit, U11 J&Ds presented by Reliable Diamond Tool, U12 Graham Trucking, and 440 Bucket List Racing. Unlimited 2B will go off at 4 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time here in Madison. 3-boat heat with U1 Oxshire Marketing presents Delta Real Track, U6 Miss Home Street, U98 Graham Trucking, American Dream. These are your point totals after one set of heats at the APBA Gold Cup, and these will include qualifying points. On top, U6 Miss Home Street, 500 points. Second position, U12 Graham Trucking, 480 points. Third position, U7 Graham Trucking, 350 points. Fourth position, 440 Bucket List Racing, 340 points. Fifth position, U1 Oxshire Marketing presents Delta Real Track, 295. Sixth slot, U11 J&Ds presented by Reliable Diamond Tool, 285. And the seventh position, U98 Graham Trucking, American Dream, with 169 points. If you weren't with us earlier today, Unlimited Heat 1A in Madison was won by the hometown favorite, Jimmy Shane in the U6 Miss Home Street. Bert Henderson drove a dynamite Unlimited 1A, finishing in second place in Spirit of Detroit. Andrew Tate struggled in the heat in lane number 2 in the U1 Oxshire Marketing Delta Real Track, but settled for third. And in fourth position was Corey Peabody in the U98 Graham Trucking, American Dream. Unlimited 1B saw our first mistake of the weekend as Tom Thompson jumped the gun in J&D's presented by Reliable Diamond Tool. Tom received a 1-minute penalty. J. Michael Kelly held back at the start in lane number 1 and went on to victory in lane 1 in the Graham Trucking. Dustin Eccles was second in Bucket List Racing, and Tom Thompson came across the line in the third slot in Unlimited Heat 1B. Madison, Indiana, 2-mile race course. The preliminary heats are 4 laps. Tomorrow's winner-take-all Gold Cup final heat is a 5-lap final. We are now 5 minutes and 35 seconds away until Unlimited Heat 2A. All 4 boats are in the water. Drivers getting that final instruction from their crew members. Umbrellas being removed to shade the driver from the sun. We see a few capsules going down as we're about set to get the 5-minute period underway for Unlimited Heat 2A here at the 69th Madison Regatta APBA Gold Cup in Madison, Indiana. You see the clock. I see it as well. 5 minutes has come and gone. Drivers, let's crank them up. Get the whistle here in the background momentarily. All 4 boats, the noses pointed away from the pit dock. Water conditions have been ideal throughout the weekend. Yesterday and today we have brought some debris issues, more debris yesterday than we have thought today. 3 have left. We're still waiting on the Bright Orange Bucket List Racing to pop up in a planing attitude with Dustin Eccles. 4 minutes and 15 seconds until the start. Boy, this Unlimited 2A here, Tom Thompson drew that 4-boat heat. He needs to score and needs to score well to move up from that 6th position. Bert Henderson, critical heat for him, currently 3rd in points, and J. Michael Kelly would love a win and put that boat back on the trailer and look for the draws tomorrow for 3A and 3B. Kelly currently setting 2nd in points, Henderson in 3rd, Thompson in the 6th spot, and Eccles is actually right now the 4th boat in points. He would be on the front row of the final as of right now, but we still got more things to decide, more action here on the Ohio River with 2A, 2B tomorrow, 3A, 3B, and 4A, 4B, and of course the winner take all final. ID the boats for you up here in turn number 1, the Dominant Red with the blue and white striping down the decking. That is Bert Henderson out of Brockville, Ontario, Canada, driving for Dave Bardish out of Detroit. It's the U7 Spirit of Detroit. Boat cutting through the infield. That is a legal maneuver in the warm-up period. That is the Dominant Red, metallic silver, the U12 Graham Trucking. J. Michael Kelly drives out of Bonnie Lake, Washington for the owner, Rob Graham from Milton, Washington. J. Michael Kelly, your 2016 APBA Gold Cup champion. As the boats go away from us on the aerial, boat to the inside with the 2 together, that is the Chartreuse and Carnival Orange U11 J&Ds presented by Reliable Diamond Tool. The veteran Tom Thompson in the cockpit. Out of Cambridge, Maryland, the craft owners are Shannon and Scott Rainey out of Edmonds, Washington. And the 4th boat, the Bright Orange, the little guy, but a big heart, Dustin Eccles in the 440 Bucket List Racing. You see all 4 on the back straightaway. We're 2 minutes and 5 seconds until the start. Kelly leading the field up in turn number 2 here in the warm-up period. Thompson trails back. Now Thompson needs to score well. He would love to win, but would settle for a 2nd place here. Henderson, a boat to watch as well. The Bright Red, they're currently 3rd in points. 145 away, 145. Boy, J. Michael Kelly, he just has a knack and a niche to get this lane number 1. He had it earlier today, and right now he looks safe and secure, but lots to decide before you establish your lane prior to the entrance spin of turn number 2 on the back chute. 125 away. Kelly leads him into turn number 1 here in the warm-up period, followed by Thompson. Now Henderson makes a move on the outside. Not certain if Bert will creep in front of them. If we can go the aerial, please, in turn number 1, we'll get a better idea of the lane assignments. As we're approaching 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. There is the 1 minute period. There's the aerial. So J. Michael Kelly right now remains in 1. Tom Thompson in 2. Bert Henderson in 3. And Dustin Eccles will slide to the outside in the bucket list. This entrance pin at turn number 2, this yellow buoy, you want to be here at the 16-second mark. And right now, by my watch, everybody a little bit early. You need to maintain 80 miles per hour, a planing attitude. All boats are fitted with a beacon light on top of the cowling. The officials watch that. If you violate the 80 mile per hour rule, you're issued a 1 minute penalty, and they're early. They are early. We're 20 seconds right there. We'll watch the start. Kelly in 1, Thompson in 2, Henderson in 3, swung out, tried to scrub some speed. Eccles to the outside. They're going to creep and crawl to the line. We're now 3, 2, 1. Mark, and boy, by my eye, I think Bert Henderson nailed him. A nice start in lane number 3 in the Spirit of Detroit. We're racing in Unlimited 2A. The start was good. Thank you, Joe McCord. Let's go to the aerial in turn number 1. And Bert Henderson, what a gigantic lead, but that's going to go away with the 2 boats to the inside traveling less real estate. Henderson leads it. Thompson in lane 2 in 2nd. It's tight in there with Kelly in 3rd. as they go up the back straightaway. And Bert Henderson, having a dynamite APBA Gold Cup here in Madison, leads it. But you can see he is on the far outside in lane 3. The boats in second and third can make up ground here, traveling less real estate. Henderson gets there first. Thompson in second. Kelly in third. A beautiful sight in front of the Milton-Madison Bridge as we come down to complete lap number 1 of Unlimited 2A. It's the veteran out of Canada, but a rookie on the tour. Bert Henderson leads it. Spirit of Detroit. Tom Thompson in second. Oh, and Kelly has went to the outside wake. He got wet in third. Kelly got wet in third, went to the outside wake. As we go into turn number 1, beautiful shot. Henderson gets there first, and Thompson fighting hard on the inside. They come off the turn. They are deck to deck here in Unlimited 2A. Thompson needs these 400. Henderson would love to get 400, but would settle for 300. They're side by side with the aerial shot on the back chute. And here comes Thompson in the chartreuse and carnival orange on the inside. Henderson, though, can keep him tight to the pins. Beautiful dueling here in Unlimited 2A. Thompson, the veteran. Henderson to the outside. These two racing Grand Prix and HRL, and now Thompson with that advantage to the inside takes the lead. We're halfway through Unlimited 2A. Tom Thompson in front. J&D's presented by Reliable Diamond Tool. Bert Henderson second. Spirit of Detroit. J. Michael Kelly remains in third. Dustin Eccles in fourth. Back in turn number 1, and Tom Thompson, boy, he's drove a dandy in lane number 2. He has fought from second. He has vaulted to first. We're 2.5 in, 1.5 to go in Unlimited 2A, and Tom Thompson driving a fantastic one here in 2A. He extends it out, make it a tail and a half over Bert Henderson in second. Spirit of Detroit. Now we got to watch J. Michael Kelly in third, but time is running out. Top 2 in turn number 2. Now Kelly just enters turn number 2 in third. We look to the tower. White flag is displayed. This will be a big 400, but he's got 2 more miles to go. Tom Thompson in front. Bert Henderson in second. Beautiful shot from the aerial. Thompson now, that lead is down to a rooster tail. Henderson is not giving up as they thunder into turn number 1. And now Bert's got it down to 3/4 of a rooster. Oh, and Thompson hit a hole and went way up in the air. Oh, my. And now Henderson is there. Henderson is there on the outside. And here comes Kelly behind them. This one is not over. An exciting Unlimited 2A. Thompson just about give it away in turn 1 on the final lap. Make it 7 boat lengths. Henderson still got a charge on the outside. We'll watch the top 2. Final turn, final lap. Can Thompson hang on? Oh, he swings outside. Little hip check there. Now he tightens it up. Off the turn. Here's a big 400 points. Your winner of Unlimited 2A is Tom Thompson in J&D's, presented by Reliable Diamond Tool. Second place will go to Bert Henderson in the Spirit of Detroit. J. Michael Kelly, late at the start, went through the wakes at the end of lap number 2, will get third. And the Graham Trucking, Dustin Eccles, we want to bring Dustin around to get those 4th place points in the bucket list racing. And boy, the veteran out of Maryland, Tom Thompson, drove a dandy, but he just about spilled the apples out of the basket down in turn number 1 on the final lap. You saw he hit a hole. He went way up in the air, and Bert Henderson was trying to maneuver around, but ran out of time. Dustin Eccles up in turn number 2 in the bucket list racing. Boy, these guys try. Glad they're here. Dustin Eccles will cross and get those 169 points in the 4 slot in bucket list racing. So after Unlimited 2B is finished, this will really shake up our point tally after 2 sets of unlimited heats. Thompson needed those 400, and he bagged them. What a great driving job by Tom Thompson out of Cambridge, Maryland. 56 years of age, the oldest shoe here this weekend, but without a doubt, he's on top when it comes to physical fitness. One of the best drivers in the business with his health and fitness. as he comes back into the pit dock. And Brad, you know Tom Thompson, my friend Brad, who's listening in Texas. That guy there in that chartreuse and carnival orange, he'd drive a barrel if you put an engine in it and be tough. Bert Henderson coming back in. J. Michael Kelly. Boy, that was some good dueling there. Boy, Bert Henderson's having a great day in that Spirit of Detroit. He has nailed some starts. And boy, he just about came away with 400 big ones there, but they'll take those 300. And you see the team of Shannon and Scott Rainey's, they're going down to greet their driver, and that was huge. That was huge for that team. They missed the final last weekend in Gunnersville with that gearbox problem. They worked on it this week out at the Madison, Indiana airport, got that solved, and now their driver gets some redemption after that gun jump back in Unlimited Heat 1B. The crew greets him, the helmet comes off, and boy, they're going to be happy. Bert Henderson exiting the cockpit of the U7 Spirit of Detroit. J. Michael Kelly, I'm sure he'll be disappointed not scoring the points he wanted, but the positive for the 12 camp, they did score 225, and that one's better than the goose egg. But Dustin Eccles came across in the 4th place position. I'll turn the microphone down momentarily. Stick with us. Up next, Unlimited 2B. Just a quick update for our race fans. Joe McCord with H1 Unlimited. Thank you very much. There is a review down in turn number 1 on the final lap. You did see Tom Thompson come unhooked in the J&Ds presented by Reliable Diamond Tool. This race is under review by the officials with the drone footage, seeing if Thompson came out far enough to maybe make Bert Henderson go out even farther in the U7 Spirit of Detroit. So write them down in pencil at home. Unofficially, Unlimited 2A, your winner is Tom Thompson. 2nd place to Bert Henderson. 3rd to J. Michael Kelly. And 4th goes to Dustin Eccles. Joe, thank you very much. We'll go silent here momentarily, but stick with us. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching live coverage courtesy of H1 Unlimited. The 69th Madison Regatta. We're running for the APBA Gold Cup this weekend. The biggest prize in all of motorsports on the water for the Unlimited Hydroplanes. First run in 1904. Standard was the first winner. And, of course, they ran another one that year in 04. But long history and tradition, it's the one that the drivers, the owners, the crew members want to win the biggest prize in boat racing, the APBA Gold Cup. If you just joined us on the live stream, we saw an exciting and thrilling Unlimited Heat 2A. But write them down in pencil. Tom Thompson got the win. Bert Henderson second. J. Michael Kelly third. Dustin Eccles in fourth. But Thompson, in about lane number 2 on the final lap, hit a hole in turn number 1. We mentioned that is the roughest part of this race course. The boat unhooked, came up in the air, went to the right, and right now that is under review, seeing if Thompson slid out far enough, bearing out on Bert Henderson, who was in second place in the U7 Spirit of Detroit. As soon as we get word on that ruling, we will pass it along here to you with the online stream with H1 Unlimited. Waiting for the clock countdown coming up for Unlimited Heat 2B. It was set to go at 4 p.m. EDT. And that will be pushed back just a little bit as it's at 3:52 right now here in Madison. Unlimited 2B will feature your defending Gold Cup champion Andrew Tate in U1. Archer Marketing presents Delta Real Track. U6, Miss Home Street, Jimmy Shane. And the U98, Graham Trucking, American Dream with Corey Peabody. We'll take a little bit of break here again on the microphone, but stay with us, expecting the 5 to the 5 to come up very shortly for Unlimited 2B. Welcome back to the Ohio River, Madison, Indiana, APBA Gold Cup 2019 at the 69th Madison Regatta. We just finished Unlimited 2A. The video has been seen by the officials, and we have the ruling. 1 minute penalty on your winner, Tom Thompson, in J&D's presented by Reliable Diamond Tool. Boat came unhooked at the apex of turn number 1. Referees felt he slid out and then bared out on Bert Henderson in the Spirit of Detroit. So your unofficial winner still, because the boats have to go through tech inspection. Get your eraser out, rewrite them down in pencil. Your winner of Unlimited Heat 2A, Bert Henderson in the U7 Spirit of Detroit, and I believe that is his first ever heat win in the Unlimited class. Second place will go to J. Michael Kelly in the U12 Graham Trucking with 300 points. Dustin Eccles will vault to third in the Bucket List Racing with 225. And Tom Thompson, physically finished first, will drop to fourth in U11 J&D's presented by Reliable Diamond Tool with 169 points. That fabulous drive and that victory went away with that lane infraction in Unlimited Heat 2A. My, oh my. As you see on our screen, 9 minutes and 20 seconds away until the start for Unlimited Heat 2B here on the Ohio River in Madison. The U12 Graham Trucking, as you see, being lifted out of the Ohio River, be placed back on the trailer. All three boats for Unlimited Heat 2B are in the water. The Miss Home Street, Oxshire Marketing presents Delta Real Track, and Graham Trucking, American Dream. Boy, the luck of the draw went the way for 2B for the hometown favorite and top qualifier, Jimmy Shane in U6 Miss Home Street. 400 here is going to look sweet for the 6 camp going into 3A and 4B for tomorrow. But Andrew Tate, never count him out, finished third back in Unlimited 1A. He'd love to spoil the party here for the fans in Madison to get a victory here in Unlimited 2B. Corey Peabody has 169 points coming into Unlimited Heat 2B. Coming up on the 8-minute mark, 8 minutes. 8 minutes until the start for Unlimited Heat 2B here in Madison. Don't forget, not only the live stream courtesy of H1 Unlimited, Joe McCord and David Anderson, Joe from Madison, David across the river in Trimble County, Kentucky. They're updating H1 information on Twitter and Facebook. Just type in H1 Unlimited for those results from Joe and David. And guys, thank you once again for your work and doing a great job with that. And also, too, you're monitoring the radios up here for the old gray-haired guy.
Yeah, and another thing to look at, Jeff, is the H1 app. They do have the app, and you can go there for all official results from H1, the H1 series here. So that's another venue for them to open up and really become into the digital age.
So you're telling me I need to get in the fast lane?
I've seen your cell phone, Jeff. Yeah, you do.
Thank you, Joe. Also, too, a couple of other avenues you can monitor on Facebook this weekend. Kirk Duncan out of Owensboro, Kentucky. He's here representing Hydro News. And, of course, our good friend over in Milton, Kentucky, the mayor of Milton, Denny Jackson, he's here as well, updating with Unlimiteds on down. So plenty of resources out there on the World Wide Web for information from this weekend's APBA Gold Cup at the 69th Madison Regatta. 6 minutes, 25 seconds away, 6:25. And, gentlemen, for the first time this weekend, we are getting a little bit of wind picked up, and the water is going to be ripply here for Unlimited 2B. It was pretty much glass smooth for 2A, but we're going to see a little ripple effect if this wind continues to hold up for Unlimited 2B, which is now exactly 6 minutes away. 6 minutes away for Unlimited 2B, and we'll kind of catch him off camera here Come in here real quick, young man. Dustin Eccles, the driver of the Bucket List Racing, and my friend Brad Luce, he's listening and watching in Texas, but Debbie Gregory told him years ago, it's points, points, points. You keep scoring, you want to be on that front row tomorrow afternoon.
That's our game plan right now. That little boat, it's beating us up real bad in this rough water. So we heard a lot of equipment early, and right now we're trying to make it to the final. We're just trying to be smart, and we've got a ton of boat speed. I just can't show it right now, and it's frustrating, but we're looking good for the weekend so far.
Going back to yesterday, you had a drivetrain issue. Obviously, those issues have been corrected.
Yeah, the guys worked till 2:30 this morning, and everything is fantastic. It's funny, we're actually faster, I think, now than we were in qualifying, but we just have to save it and not be hard on the equipment.
As the drivers get ready to go out for Unlimited 2B, long chutes, tight turns here on this 2-mile track, and Dustin, that turn 1 is obviously the roughest part of this track.
It's the roughest turn on the whole course, and there's no way to get through it that I've found yet, so I'm just trying to mind my business and pick a good lane. That's about all you can do.
All right, I know you get help from Snush Katush, is that right?
Yeah, it's actually the owner's term for each other. It's a term of endearment. It's a Norwegian term, so it's their little sweetheart term for each other.
Well, that's my third crack at it this weekend. I had to have help on the pronunciation.
Oh, you nailed it. Perfect.
Dustin, thank you so much for joining us, and come and visit us tomorrow. And I know you're looking forward to the 3A and 3B draw. You'd love to get in that 3-boat heat.
I need the 3-boat heat. Yeah, right now everything's looking perfect with all the equipment, and I want to keep it that way. So if we can just kind of tiptoe in there without these guys noticing, that's what I'm hoping for.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Dustin Eccles with us here at the tower, the driver of the 440 Bucket List Racing. As you see on the monitor, 3:55 away from the start for Unlimited Heat 2B here on the Ohio River. First boat on the back chute is the red, white, and blue U98 Graham Trucking American Dream. Corey Peabody is the driver out of Kent, Washington. The owner is Rob Graham out of Milton, Washington. Corey Peabody had a 4th place finish back in Unlimited Heat 1A. Just about entering turn number 2 is the Home Street Blue and White. There it is. The local favorite, Miss Madison Incorporated's U6, Miss Home Street. Jimmy Shane, the pilot, a native of Havre de Grace, Maryland, now resides in Maple Valley, Washington. Of course, the 12,000 citizens of Madison, Indiana are listed as the owners. They are represented by Miss Madison Incorporated President Charlie Grooms. Shane won Unlimited 1A. Here's the boat to watch. The dominant white with the orange and yellow trim. Walled Lake, Michigan's Andrew Tate in the cockpit of the U1. Auction Marketing presents Delta Real Track. The boat owners are Lori and Mike Jones out of Lake Tapps, Washington. Andrew Tate had a 3rd place finish back in Unlimited Heat 1A. We still feel that wind up here at the tower. Water conditions, of course, are ideal, but you might see more of a ripple effect prior to the start in this one as we're at the 210 mark, 210. There's Corey Peabody cutting through the infield. That is a legal maneuver from the back chute to the front chute here on the Wild Bill Cantrell 2-mile layout here on the Ohio River. 155 away. Will Tate cut? Will Shane cut? I think they'll elect to go on up into turn number 2. By my watch, they need to scrub that time off, go around one more time, and get set to go here in Unlimited 2B. Andrew Tate leading them up right in front of the Milton-Madison Bridge. Shane trailing back, and there is Peabody as well behind Shane. 130 away, 130. Everybody looking well behaved. Now, will Andrew Tate elect to slide over there and try to put Shane in lane number 2? We'll see. Right now, everybody is playing nice. You saw the wake of the 1 and the 6 inside of it from the aerial. 110 away. As we're approaching the 1-minute period here for Unlimited Heat 1B. Kellen, if we can go to the aerial, thank you very much. Tate leads them down. Shane in 1, and I think everybody's going to settle this right here. Shane in 1, Tate in 2, and Peabody on the outside. 43 seconds until the start. Once again, you want to be behind that entrance pin at turn number 2 at the 16-second mark. Ideal timing mark. That way you can mash the gas, get to this start-finish line buoy at full throttle, full song without jumping the gun. And this looks to be real ideal. 25 seconds away. Tate powers up a little bit. In lane 2, Shane in 1, Peabody in 3. Beautiful shot as they enter turn number 2, and this is going to be a good start. Boy, Tate would love to get 400 to put the hometown boat in second in this one. They come off the turn. We're 5 seconds away. You see the clock. They come to the line, and now they got a little bit early. Oh, my. Oh, my. I think we got 2 of them over. Oh, boy. Joe McCord will monitor the radios. We'll call it physically in front. Jimmy Shane, your leader, in U6 Miss Home Street. I thought they were going to be good to the line, but by my eye, I think they were over. Shane is your clear-cut leader physically. And we got word, 1-minute penalty. U6 Miss Home Street for a gun jump. 1-minute penalty. U1 Oxshire Marketing presents Delta Real Track. Your leader, physically running third on the course, but in first is the red, white, and blue, Corey Peabody in the U98 Graham Trucking American Dream. Mistakes by drivers here in Unlimited 2B. So Shane will come down, 1 down, and 3 to go. You see the strobe light flashing. So Peabody leads it, and now Andrew Tate is really slowing. Don't know if he got word on the penalty and elected to fall back. And now Corey Peabody's got some compressor stalling. Compressor stall on the U98. Graham Trucking American Dream. I don't know if Shane can make up this real estate to lap or get in front of Corey on a lapse time to make up 1 minute. We will see. We will see. 1.5 in, 2.5 to go. Shane in front, and you can tell he's not running at full tilt on the back straightaway. Just trying to survive and hang on to get the 300, but boy, the U98 is not up to full snuff to the back as we look at the home street, swinging way outside. Here in turn number 2, we'll come down to complete lap number 2. So 2 in the books and 2 to go, and right now Jimmy Shane setting in second position as long as the penalties stay intact. Andrew Tate running in the 3rd position, but running physically second on the course. In the Oxshire Marketing presents Delta Rail Track, and you can tell Andrew's really gotten off the throttle. Here's your leader, Corey Peabody. Oh, and he's slowing. He is slowing Corey Peabody. Boy, you can hear that compressor stalling. Shane is starting to catch up. Peabody's deficit is going away, and I think Shane might be getting word that Peabody is wounded. That Lycoming turbine engine not sounding up to full tilt in the 98. So here is Jimmy Shane up in turn number 2. The white flag is displayed, and it looks like this 1 minute deficit could possibly go away. Now Andrew Tate might need to get, now and the 98 is slowing. The 98 is real slow. Now Shane has made up this 1 minute deficit. So this will vault the U6 Miss Home Street back up in front. Boy, Peabody is really slow. He is trying to hang on. He'd love to get those 400, but now he's probably looking at 300. Surprised Andrew Tate not got the word to maybe punch that throttle a little bit harder to run quicker. Boy, and Peabody is laboring, and here comes the hometown boat. The fans sense it in the background. That 1 minute penalty will go away. And Shane with the wounded 98, he sees it. And now the Madison will go back in front, the Miss Home Street. Wow. Checkered flag is out. Write it down in pencil. Here's your unofficial winner of the Wild and Wacky Unlimited 2B, Jimmy Shane in U6 Miss Home Street. I'm looking, Andrew Tate is in turn number 1 in the Oxshire Marketing. presents Delta Real Track. And boy, Andrew is really, and now the 98 keeps laboring. And Tate is real slow. Andrew Tate super slow on the back straightaway. In the U1, Oxshire Marketing presents Delta Real Track. I don't know if he can hang on. So it's a battle of attrition here in 2B for the second and third place positions. Corey Peabody coming off turn number 1 right now, still running slow. So we'll keep our eye on Tate. So Tate up in, I'm going to put the watch on here. Let me get it out, Tate Meyer. I'm going to click this on when Tate comes across the start-finish line buoy. We'll set it at 1 minute. Here comes Andrew Tate, laboring, struggling to get these points. Right now it's 2:25. We just clicked it. There's the start of 1 minute. So Corey Peabody needs to get here under 1 minute to keep second place. We're 50 seconds away. Can he make it? Corey Peabody, he has now 40 seconds to get to this start-finish line buoy to maintain second place points with overall elapsed time. He is laboring. He is struggling. We are down to 25 seconds. He looks to be safe and secure. We're at 20 seconds. Can he keep it alive? We're at 15. It's spitting. It's a cracking. It's a popping. Can he hold on? He did with 7 seconds to spare. 7 seconds to spare for Corey Peabody in the U98. Graham Trucking, American Dream. There's your second place finisher and 300 points. Andrew Tate will get third. And the Oxshire Marketing presents Delta Real Track. And Joe McCord, a good old boy years ago, he called it an American Folklore Festival. We saw it right there. And here's Andrew Tate. Boy, you got it. We say it all the time. You got to start, you got to finish. And wow, what an effort by the 40-year-old out of Kent, Washington. He went dead in the water. But boy, they'll take him 300. And boy, what a big break for the U6 Miss Home Street, Joe McCord. Jimmy Shane was getting word. You could tell there around the second lap he was slowing, but once he got word the 98 was a set and duck, they came back into it.
You know, if you watch the start of the race, you'll see where the 6 and the 1 were almost deck to deck, and then suddenly the 1 backed out, and it led the 6 to jump over. And that's how he jumped the gun. Then it drawed the 1 over. So it was just kind of an attrition all the way around. And the boats, I don't know what was keeping the 98 running.
Well, you know, you bring up a good point. So do you think some trickery was involved there? Andrew Tate hitting that throttle, hoping he was legal, trying to draw the 6 over.
I've seen that before. You and I both have been around the racing for a long time. You have seen some of the stuff I've seen, and it possibly could have happened.
Heard a story once at the 1977 President's Cup. Our late Madisonian resident John Petty in his second Unlimited race did that to the wily veteran Bill Muncie in Washington, D.C., and Muncie didn't like it. He got on the Rook.
Yeah, I tell you, a lot of the old drivers with the piston boats, they had some tricks up their sleeves, and I think some of this is being pulled out right here this weekend.
Thank you, Joe. Andrew Tate coming back in. Definitely write these down in pencil at home. Your unofficial winner of Unlimited Heat 2B here in Madison, Jimmy Shane, U6, Miss Home Street. Second position, Corey Peabody, U98, Graham Trucking, American Dream. And in third position, Andrew Tate in the Oxshire Marketing presents Delta Real Track. Once again, unofficial. Boats still have to go through tech inspection as well. We'll go silent momentarily. Stay with us. We'll come back with you with more in just a moment. If you're watching us on the live H1 Unlimited stream, once again, it's unofficial pending tech inspection. Your winner of the Wild and Woolly Unlimited Heat 2B was Jimmy Shane in U6 Miss Home Street. Corey Peabody was second in the U98 Graham Trucking American Dream. And third position, Andrew Tate in the U1 Oxshire Marketing presents Delta Real Track. Stick with us. We're going to try to bring up some drivers to get some interviews after the second set of heats. We'll go silent on the microphone, but please stay with us with the live streaming here at H1 Unlimited. Thank you for staying with us here on the live stream through H1 Unlimited at the 69th Madison Regatta APBA Gold Cup. We have the point totals. These are unofficial after two sections of the APBA Gold Cup, and these will include qualifying points. Currently on top, U6 Miss Homestreet, 900. Second position, U12 Graham Trucking with 780. Third position, U7 Spirit of Detroit, 750 points. Fourth position, 440 Bucket List Racing with 565. Fifth position, U1 Auction Marketing presents Delta Real Track, 520. Sixth slot, U98 Graham Trucking American Dream, 469. Seventh position, U11 J&D's presented by Reliable Diamond Tool, 454 points. Please stay with us. We'll try to have some driver interviews here for you before we sign off for the day. And also, to hopefully, we'll have the heat draws for Unlimited's 3A and 3B. Thank you for watching the live stream here at H1 Unlimited. Don't go away. We'll come back with more. H1 Unlimited live stream continuing here at the 69th Madison Regatta as the Unlimited Hydroplanes run for the APBA Gold Cup. We just received the heat draws for Unlimited's Heat 3A and Heat 3B that will take place tomorrow. Unlimited Heat 3A will go off at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in Madison. Unlimited Heat 3A will feature U1 Oxshire Marketing presents Delta Real Track, 440 Bucket List Racing, U7 Spirit of Detroit, U98 Graham Trucking American Dream. Unlimited Heat 3B will be at 1 p.m. EDT, 3-boat heat, U6 Miss Home Street, U12 Graham Trucking, U11 J&Ds presented by Reliable Diamond Tool. Heat 3A once again, boat numbers 1, 440, 7, and 98. Unlimited 3B, craft numbers 6, 12, and 11. We'd like to thank all of our viewers watching and listening online via H1 Unlimited with the live stream. I'd like to thank our cameramen, Tate Meyer, Jared Meyer, flying the drone, Brian Montgomery, Lisa Cornier. I'd like to thank Kellen Rainey for his help up here. Engineering, Joe McCord with H1 Unlimited. My name's Jeff Ayler. That will wrap up coverage today for the Madison Regatta on H1 Unlimited. But stay tuned online at Facebook and Twitter with H1 Unlimited for all the latest updates throughout the evening and into tomorrow here at the Madison Regatta. Remember, everybody at home and listening and watching, keep the racing off the water. We'll see you tomorrow.